I follow your Psalms and Proverbs guy. I define the addition for audio mark and edit. Need to draw wisdom again.
Okay, are you ready for this?
Yes, boss.
1, 2, sing.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Ooh. And then the crowd screams behind, and people are throwing their shirts.
Can I vent?
Thank you so much.
The world is so sad you cried on the day you were born. So what has become so happy about birthdays? He's blowing out a candle and attempts to quench the fire dare say we all have to go through. I see celebrities soaked in sweat and realize that having a million fans doesn't blow out these flames. Like birthday cakes, everyone eventually gets a piece of pain. It is always a bitter pill to swallow. Some try to use alcohol, but I hear only tears washes it down properly. But here men do not cry. So there's a lump of pain stuck in our throat. The reason our voices are deep enough so we attempt to drown women every single time we speak. See, gender-based oppression makes me sick, so I'm constantly searching for ways to tame these animals that only prey on the weak. And I pray for strength for every woman, tired of being asked why she's unmarried or married without a child. She admits she goes through hell every time she reminds them that children are a gift from heaven. I have a few questions for angels in charge of deliveries, like who said the child raped at 11 needs a child more than this couple married for 11 years without a child. I've got questions, like shouldn't carpenters be wealthier if they carve those opportunities? Like what is the key to success? Some say hard work, but I'm still yet to see a mason build himself a house. But who made money the measure of success? Why do we keep dying for things that don't matter when we are dead? They say water is life, so let rainfall remind you that life began in heaven, though we were made from death. So tell that son of the soul that he is not an indigent, we are all foreigners upon the earth. Your last breath is the return ticket back home. See, a hospital is an immigration office with doctors as officers. A checkup is them checking your papers. I've had friends whose records weren't in order. I cried on the days they got deported. Felt pain when the doctor said they just had a few days to leave. Tried blocking the borders. It was hard watching you leave. They say life is for the living. Just turned 20 and still living in my daddy's house. I know boys my age, 20 times my net worth. So unlike me, they ain't scared of leaving their daddy's house. So boy trying to keep a perfect posture. Mommy says keep your head up, no slouching. But maybe I'll be a lot more grateful if I get to look down sometimes at the ones looking up to me, the ones below me, the ones 6 feet below. Do these lines about the dead sound like a death sentence? Do you consider life imprisonment? Do you feel trapped in this body? So what we call suicide, you call a prison break. You gloomy image of Michael Scofield, no tattoos, just self-inflicted scars and not of failed escape plans. So I recite this poem in front of you that every line keeps you behind bars. Consider my art's maximum security, cause I know you never asked to be born. But maybe you'll be grateful you were if you at least gave life a chance. Cause everyone is a traveler with death as the destination. So we might just as well enjoy the journey. See, paying attention to details has taught me that everything has purpose. The pain that makes us crave pleasure. The cruelty of the wind that makes us embrace the harshness of the sun. The lack that makes us hungry for plenty. The failure that makes us thirsty for victory. Because only in the abundance of darkness do you find the brightness of light. Only those who have fallen would ever know what it means to rise. They say it takes a village to raise a child, but check the market square and you would see that some have been left alone to bargain for the future of their own. So shout out to every single father. He imitates God the Father with the way he raises his only son. So him every day is the third day. Shout out to every single mother offering up her only child into the able hands of God Jesus Christ. Can you see these widows' might? A last jar of oil. Opportunities are content, and so she gathers not a few. As she pours out of her mouth into their ears, I see family as the purest form of love from my point of view. So shout out to fam, shout out to friends turned fam. Today, this activist doesn't question our heads of state, but the state of our heads. So switch off the TV. I feel too good for bad news. May it now be a taboo to speak of death in this living room. You know the vibe, it's no regular pantry. And never forget, no matter how long you don't keep that self-doubt alive, you still get plenty of people when they believe you die.
Bro, that guy, that was the first time watching him perform. Like, the guy killed the whole show. Like for real, man, I would say that guy was, he had the height of performance, like the whole show. And for someone who has so much talent in this specific niche, and you have, it's almost heart-throbbing that you still feel that you need some sort of validation.